going to do a collective reading of past, present, future energies. It can resonate for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and north node placements. If it doesn't resonate with you, it just may not be a reading. I have a calendar link down below with my whole schedule and calendar. If you want to book a personal one-on-one session, you can find that link down there. Today I'm trying to try my best to speak softly. I am an Aries moon, so I experience emotions very urgently and excitedly, and sometimes I speak excitedly because of that. But I've been doing so much more with my voice lately, whether it's on Patreon or private groups that I lead, and just tarot videos. I've been using my voice so much more that it's been giving me some trouble. So I have like tea and honey, and I'm trying to not stress my voice any more than I'm already stressing it. But anyway, let's jump into your reading. Enough about me. The energy surrounding you is the Queen. Really cool. For the men watching this, just think of this card as the King. Alright, so let's get started. The Queen. Like her counterpart, the King, the Queen has a dualistic nature. Either she presides over the realm with grace and eloquence that comes from the heavens to uplift the spirit of others, or she falls into petty, contemptuous moods, casting a shadow across the land. If the King is the ego, the Queen is the expression of that ego in the world. She is the lotus's flower bloom, the dancer's bow, the moon's radiant reflection. When the Queen is seated in her rightful and righteous place, she is patient and forgiving. She waits for the grace of God and Goddess to move through her, striving and grasping for nothing. To be the benevolent leader, to embody the Queen, is to settle into deep trust, resolve, and power. The royal Queen fears nothing, for divinity itself cradles her heart. Read Cleopatra's monologue in Shakespeare's Antony and Cleopatra. Act 5, Scene 2, then read about Inanna, Tara, and Hera. I like this. The Queen does not accept the hand of a prince, but claims the throne. Knowing the King draws near, she is a magnet for the fully embodied masculine and entertains nothing less. Alright, so I really like that energy. Let's jump into your tarot reading. The first set of cards is coming up as the Justice, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. So alright, so you've been thinking about a lot in the past. Could be related to your finances, could be related to your work. I feel like something was a little bit off balance or unfair it could be in a work dynamic. Let's jump in. Tell me about the Justice. Clarify the Justice card. What is this? What is the Justice card? Okay. The Justice card is clarified by the Star and the Ten of Swords. So, I feel like you put an ending to something that you felt like was unfair. Whatever that is, you felt like you needed to make a judgment call, or you needed to make a decision that benefited your personal journey. And I feel like whatever you put an end to, you didn't feel like it aligned with you. You didn't feel like it was balanced. You didn't feel like it was fair to you, or the person didn't feel like it was fair to them. But there's some kind of situation where I feel like it came to an end just because I feel like you were either guided to make that decision, the person was guided to make that decision, but there's some dynamic between two people or something that you had to walk away from. If it's not a two-person dynamic, it can look like you walking away from a work situation. It can look like you walking away from a group. So yeah, just something that I feel like you felt like this isn't fair. Maybe I'm putting in too much energy in this, and I'm just going to put my energy back into myself. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles. What's this Ace? No, I'm not taking that. What's this Ace of Pentacles? What is the Ace of Pentacles representing here? Tell me more. More on the Ace of Pentacles. Justice card again. The Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Alright, so I feel like with this ending, it's almost like the universe brought in a brand new beginning. So if you lost a person, it's almost like the universe introduced you to one more. If you lost a job, it's almost like the universe was redirecting you from whatever you had to leave to go to this like, here, we have this new thing for you. So jump ship from whatever you're doing before. This is yours. This is here. We want to bring it in. So that's the kind of energy I feel like. Clarify the Four of Swords. What's the Four of Swords here? I feel like this is work for... This is going to resonate for work for a lot of you. So you've been thinking, possibly you left a job. You're thinking about, what can I do? Alright, I walked away from this scenario. What can I work on now that's going to bring me abundance? Maybe I have to try something out of the box, something a little bit different to work on. So let me try to see if I can collaborate with a few people and tap into some kind of like creating my work for myself, because we have the Empress and the Three of Pentacles, and the Empress is an energy of manifesting and drawing in your own reality and creating your own reality. Because to be in this Empress archetype and in this vibration, you've probably had to be doing a lot of spiritual work to be able to use and harness this. So I feel like you're in a stage now where you're kind of looking at, okay, what can I do differently? Maybe I need to work with a couple different people, but I feel like you left something. You definitely left something behind to even be in this mindset of wanting to pursue something else. So in the current energy, we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Nine of Cups. You could be seeing a lot of nines too. And nines in numerology mean completion. It's usually your guides. When we see 999, it's usually your guides communicating with us that we either need to wrap something up, something has come to an end, or we need to bring closure to an ending. So you may have been seeing a lot of nines. If you have, that's what that means. But the current energy is the Nine of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Nine of Cups. So Aries, you aren't able to see everything right now in terms of your career, right? Don't let that cause fear. Don't let that spark fear in you. Just because you are not able to see the big picture right now, in whatever area this applies to you, whatever you had to separate from and end, that was a tough process. Yes, I can understand that. And sometimes when we can't see like where we're headed from this point forward, we get a little antsy and nervous. Don't let what is being hidden from you affect your progress, to trust your path and to move forward and to trust whatever things you're trying to manifest creatively. Like, don't psych yourself out basically because you don't know how something is going to work out. The best thing you can do is try. So clarify this Nine of Pentacles. What's this Nine of Pentacles? Too many. I'm not going to take these. I feel like they just spill out. What's the Nine of Pentacles? What's going on? All of a sudden I can't shuffle. Alright, clarify this Nine of Pentacles, please. What's the Nine of Pentacles here? There we go. Alright, Nine of Pentacles. Again, you're doing lots of strategizing Okay, all right. So you're doing a lot of strategizing here on how do I get to a place of sustaining myself? How do I get to a place of making sure that Nine of Pentacles talks about self-sufficiency 100% in its totality. This is the single energy card. This is the I take care of myself and I take care of myself well. I pay all my bills. I'm fully self-sustaining. This is the Nine of Pentacles, and the only card after this is the Ten of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is the energy where we get into where we have everything for ourselves. We're not depending on anyone. And then the 10 is where we share that personal level of accomplishment as a whole individual with somebody else. So I feel like that's kind of what you're thinking about. How do I get to a place of like being self-sustaining, like embracing, like I don't have to ask anybody for anything. I don't have to, I feel like you are looking at how to probably bring into the material world, like bring into the 3D, the things that you're manifesting, the work that you're manifesting, the kinds of collaborations and projects that you're manifesting. But I feel like you feel like things are, it's almost like the universe is intentionally hiding some stuff from you because you need to go through like the experience. Like you need to follow through with these ideas. Almost like a test, like do you really want to manifest these ideas? Let's see if you'll still be committed to these things when you're not sure if people will support you. Let's see if you'll be committed to these things when people probably misunderstand you. Like, let's see how much you really want this change in your life. So that's the kind of energy where I feel like the universe is kind of like holding some things back from you in terms of the potential probably of what you're able to do or how this thing will manifest. But it's intentional because it's almost like you need to work through this energy to get to the other side. Tell me about the moon. What's the moon here? What's the inhibitor? The Magician, the Chariot. Alright, so I feel like the more you tap into this journey, I'm actually really surprised that the Fool card isn't on the board yet. But I feel like the more you charge ahead with this journey and the more you're following through with these ideas and not just thinking them, like you're bringing them into practical 3D, I feel like the more you follow through with these ideas is the more things will be revealed to you. So whatever this means now to your personal journey, if you've been kind of disappointed because you're not sure how something will turn out or you're just not able to see, like something is just not clear to you yet, I feel like you need to go through with the journey. It's almost like you find out more by traveling the journey, not by sitting there and thinking about it, like sitting and thinking about, I wonder how this is going to turn out, I don't want to look like an idiot, blah blah blah. So those kind of self-limiting thoughts. One sec. All right, so stepping into the energy of the Nine of Cups, the journey is what's going to bring you into this energy of wish fulfillment to create whatever you're trying to create here. A lot of you, this is just like different forms of work, or you're just trying to birth an idea. But following the journey is what's going to bring you into this space where you're happy and you have emotional fulfillment and material fulfillment around you, where you're enjoying the work that you're doing and the people that you're doing it with. Tell me about the Nine of Cups. What's the Nine of Cups? See? The universe is bringing in a change. And just because you can see it, that doesn't mean that it wasn't happening. Trust your journey, trust your path. What's coming up in the future is the King of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the God, my throat. The Two of Wands. This is still a little hot. Alright, so tell me about this King of Cups. Clarify this King of Cups. Who's this King of Cups here? You may be dealing with a possible water sign around you. If you're dealing with a water sign, I feel like this person is coming back from your past. I feel like there's somebody who you're going to encounter, a past energy, who's probably a little bit nostalgic about you. This is just an aside that person will be coming in. Tell me more on this King of Cups. Anything else? Anything else on this King of Cups? Anything else on this King of Cups? Alright, so this King of Cups clarified by the Three of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. Alright, so this person can be somebody who's very financially set. They got money in the bank. They're still coming up as having a little bit of a juggling energy. And I feel like they, for whatever reason, they're in this space of like grieving. Maybe they just ended something. But looks like they want to talk to you, Aries. It looks like they have some kind of intention with you. So just gear up for that. That's just an aside. Clarify the Six of Cups. Clarify the Six of Cups. Oh, they want to talk. They want to talk about possibly something that wasn't revealed between you guys. Maybe they have a truth that they want to share, or they want to get a truth from you, or they want to clear something up. So, like, closure too. Somebody could be coming in for closure. So I feel like whoever comes to mind, you will know who that person is. I feel like they have a lot of deep feelings, but for whatever reason, they just have not revealed them. Tell me about this Two of Wands. Clarify this Two of Wands. That Temperance has been trying to come out now for the longest. Tell me about this Two of Wands. Alright, Two of Wands clarified by the Queen of Wands and the Three of Cups. Aries, don't worry about your path. You are definitely being guided. I feel like you are going through some rough energies before. Like, some things were really, really slow. Your manifestations were probably slow. You probably were not seeing things come in, and that was why you were getting a little bit worried, because things were hidden. But I feel like you're definitely about to travel a new path. I think it's in relation to your work world. I feel like what was happening was just things were balancing out. You had to get out some of these ideas for the universe to meet you halfway, and you're still doing that. I feel like you're coming into a very cheerful period. I feel like the energy is getting a lot lighter, and I feel like the way how you're gonna get through this energy is by believing in yourself and being determined to manifest or to achieve whatever this goal is to you. So let's get some advice for you. Advice for Aries. What's the advice for Aries? Advice for Aries placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Not taking this. Advice for Aries placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. There we go. All that glitters. Card number 16. A need to see beyond the superficial, the desire to don a mask or dress something up to disguise its true nature. The oracle's message: it's only human to want to adorn oneself in trinkets and paint a pretty picture of oneself. It's natural to want to acquire the trappings of status or to deny them as a statement of rebellion. But if it sparkles, is it better? Whether it's a fast car, a big house, a title or position, the stamp of authority, or the sparkling of diamonds, these icons let you know something about a person, place, or thing. Or do they? The truth is that people seek to acquire things because of what they will do for them and how they symbolically will elevate them and make them more attractive. This card signals that it's time to see beyond the adornments and probe underneath the surface. Learn to recognize the masks people wear and the motives underlying them. Imagine that all the glitter is gone. Would you still desire the object or the person? I'm going to read the prosperity message, and I never read the prosperity message, but while I was reading that, I just kept hearing that, like, read the prosperity message. So, prosperity message. Sometimes an opportunity looks so good that it glitters like gold, and you just can't resist it, especially when it appears others are doing so well and have hit the mother lode. During the American gold rush, everyone hurried west to find their fortune, and then deserted entire towns after the mining depleted the gold veins in the earth. So too can you deplete yourself as you chase after the latest shiny thing that has caught your eye. There is a mercurial quality to your present circumstances. Pay no attention to those who chase after fool's gold. Resist the temptation to be jealous of others. What they have achieved may not be the true success you seek, so don't compare yourself to them. You see only the surface right now, only the sparkle. Be assured that you will experience your own shining moment if you stick to what you know. All that glitters may not be gold for you. Now I understand perfectly why they wanted me to read that. So Aries, I hope this message helped you. If it did, remember to like, share, subscribe, turn on the bell so you know when new readings are out. If you'd like to book a personal session with me, my calendar link is down below. So is my Patreon if you'd like to learn more spiritual education with me. See you next time. Bye.